Karpowership says it will in the next 20 days assess the details and appeal the decision. The Turkish company was expected to dock 3 ships at the ports of Kuha, Saldanha and Richards Bay and to provide electricity to mitigate shortage. The company says it disagrees with the decision by Environmental Affairs Department and believes it has met all necessary requirements. It says its expert study shows that noise levels of the project were of low significance.
The ships are engineered to have a minimal impact on their surroundings, and they operate successfully in over 11 countries. We believe that we fall within the legal limits of environmental laws of South Africa on all fronts. As for the noise underwater studies, the protocol for EIA speaks of available information. We must stress that there are no existing power ships docked in any South African harbour, and no such technology exists in the Republic.
Karpowership has 2 electricity ships operating in Ghana. The company signed a contract with Electricity Company of Ghana in 2014 to deploy a power ship for a period of 10 years. According to Ghanaian investigative journalist Emmanuel Dobevi of the Ghana Business News, things did not always go smoothly with the power ships in the West African country. He says the ships were contracted at a time when the country was suffering serious electricity shortages with outages almost every day. This had a serious negative impact on businesses and the economy as a whole. He says this created pressure on government to seek an urgent solution to the country's power crisis. There have, however, been questions raised about the legality of the agreement. Despite the presence of the power ships, Ghana is still suffering from power cuts.
There are a lot of questions being raised about the agreement, that it didn't pass through Parliament and so on and so forth. To the extent that someone actually, a member of Parliament, did take the matter to the Supreme Court, asking the Supreme Court to cancel the contract, but the Supreme Court threw out the suit on the grounds that, they did not give any explanation, they just threw it out. And this member of Parliament went to court because his argument was that the agreement didn't pass through Parliament, and therefore it's illegal.
The fishing community of Tema, where the ships were first docked, was concerned about the impact of the ships on the environment and their livelihood, but they were assured that the technology used was safe.
The fishermen, the local chiefs, the people question how safe it is for the ship to be docked in their community. And they started raising concerns about how that will even affect their fishing activities and so on and so forth. And indeed, the argument the fishermen were making was, this is a ship that is putting out smoke as it operates. Isn't the smoke going to pollute the environment and cause health problems? Well, they raised concerns. The management of the Turkish company and local government or officials met them and reassured them that the ship was not going to affect them.
Meanwhile, here at home, business continues to sweat the possibilities of an even longer period of electricity supply insecurity. The Intensive Energy Users Group is worried that the failure to improve security of supply of electricity will continue to impact business.
These risk mitigation projects were really intended to assist in closing the gap, our short-term energy gap, which is currently estimated at somewhere around about 5,000 megawatts. Therefore, it means the system will still have this shortage. This particular tranche of projects was supposed to deliver 2,000 megawatts. 2,000 megawatts on its own, it really means that you can therefore save, theoretically, the stage 2 load shedding. Therefore, if any of these projects are failing or are not able to deliver at the required time, our load shedding may continue for quite a while.
Energy expert Ted Blom shares the same sentiment.
The denial of the permits to Karpowership is of disastrous consequences for the country. As we know, this bidding process has been ongoing for more than 2 years. And the fact that it's now being stopped in its tracks means that the department will have to go out on a fresh tender. And I'm not sure that new tenderers will want to come to the party given the allegations of corruption in the current tender. So that leaves South Africa high and dry.
Karpowership has 20 days to appeal against the decision by the Department of Forestry, Fisheries and the Environment. Lola Sefakomosi, SABC News, Johannesburg.